Right, NKOSINATHIZAUKANE, local football legend, la idobsi Grootmani last night. Yenzakala into unbelievable nami bengayicabangi. I was more biased on the Orlando Pirates taking that win. Unfortunately, Pirates lost 2-1 against the Mamelodi Sundowns at FNB Stadium. Bryan Leon came out with a brace and then a redemption goal from Patrick Masangwani. Atina matotso akho malume on the game tempo, where the thought process of both coaches were, because Lapa, you could tell right from the red. To Mikel Cardoso had the upper hand on Abdeslam Odo, and it was more on Abdeslam Odo's side for us to believe he was going to come away with the win more than anything else. Unfortunately, he suffered a great loss in his own backyard. What are your thoughts?
Disappointing to see somebody who has who brings a knife to a gunfight. That's what Abdelam did yesterday. Abdelam did what actually he stifled Pirates' creativity. Over the season, you can see that Apolli struggles when it plays out wide. So what the coach has been doing was that he inverts Apolli's, and that's where you see his cleverness, his game smartness, you see. Now, on the wing, do you expect Apollis to beat someone and run and put in a cross? Absolutely not. Come to relay. Also, a sighting. What that does, relay has played 4 or 5 matches consistently at number 10, where when he turns, he's facing the poles and he makes those critical passes. But now he's been taken outside. Now the coach is actually confusing himself, because in previous interviews he said relay is best suited for number 10 because when he is there, he's able to make smart moves and be dangerous. Against putting him on the wing where he has to beat someone and still cut in and to try to create something. Now, do you see that's where the coach shot himself? He shot himself in the foot just by structuring his team. That's one. And Sundowns saw that, oh, these guys are there for the taking. And as history repeated itself, Sundowns got 2 early goals and Pirates had to chase the game. But honestly, I don't think it would have been a game like this had the coach set up his team correctly.
Bryan Leon obviously coming out man of the match last night, scoring another brace. You had strong criticism against Bryan Leon. Has the criticism changed, considering that this man consistently has a goal output? Yes, he hasn't been properly integrated into the team. These were your first comments. Yes, you believe Owuti, he has an upper hand because for some odd reason, Amasandawana technical team and boardroom staff kind of have a preference over South Americans rather than the local players. It's been rumored that, even when it comes to the pay structure and the attention is more on the South American players. What do you think now, with all of that being said about Bryan Leon now? Yes, this man came in straight from the flight and straight into the pitch. If it was a local player, we'd be talking a different story. Probably we'd be saying that, hey, maybe this guy is still getting integrated into the team, still getting 5-10 minutes. But the output that Bryan Leon has given us thus far is undeniable. at this point. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the man of the match and a brace scorer for Mamelodi Sundowns?
They played well. Mamelodi Sundowns played well. They stuck to their guns, got the goals, and that won them the game. But I'm going to say he is scoring, so he's proving a point by scoring. But I'm still not convinced. He is not better than Ikram Reyners. Remember, there's Saling at Sundowns. I don't know if he's injured or anything, but he's had to work his way into the team, so he'll get his chances. My argument with this guy is that he just went straight into the team, and I felt it's unfair. It's not football, you see. And I also mentioned that it's an issue of the contracts. Contracts are different in football, and his could be on the level that there's a certain percent of games that he has to play because we paid this much. All good and well, he's playing, he's scoring, and they are seeing their return on investment. But let's see when the defenders have figured him out and they know his movement and see if he's going to score still. I'm saying he's a good player I've seen, but he's not better than what we have in South Africa in terms of going all out. We have nippy players, we have those kind of strikers in South Africa. The kind of strikers we are lacking are those big strikers, not that guy. So we have this profile, and I do not necessarily think that Sundowns had to go all out and bring a striker where we have them in the country. Maybe in terms of striking, we're not as prolific as South Africans, but I think also Sundowns has a responsibility to develop players. Even in their youth system, they need to develop strikers that they want. And so far, Sundowns has not produced one striker. They have always bought, you see. Yeah, they have players from development at the back, sometimes in the middle, but no proven striker has come from their development. Also that talks to South Africa in general. South Africa has not produced great strikers in recent times, but we had nippy players. We had Jerry Skosana, we had Paul Ndanya, we had Stacha, we had strikers in previous years. It's just that now we're not doing enough in terms of producing our strikers, and the South Americans are getting or taking away an opportunity that would have been presented to a South African.
Okay. Your thoughts on Miguel Cardoso? In our very first interview, you had believed that Miguel Cardoso is not going to have much longevity when it comes to playing in the Betwat Premiership. He's gone on to win his last 2 games, and he's won his last 2 games confidently. The sides that he was facing, they were in questionable form. However, he did come away with those wins. Have your thoughts changed? Have they evolved, or have they stayed the same on Miguel Cardoso and his run at Mamelodi Sundowns?
Miguel Cardoso, the way that Mamelodi Sundowns is playing now, I don't think it's Miguel's philosophy. Miguel is the pragmatic and defensive type. Even in previous teams, when he won the Champions League with what's his previous team? Was it Esperance?
Yeah,
I think it was Esperance. Yes, he was defensive. So now it's the players showing their quality, and I like yesterday because yesterday's games showed the quality of the players. And I've always said that anyone who comes in at Sundowns comes in at a very high quality team. So if you drop the standards, you would have failed. So yes, the coach is playing, the team is playing beautiful, attractive football. More especially yesterday, I have to give it to Sundowns. Sundowns played well, but I don't think that's his philosophy. Somebody could have just said, we need to tweak here and there. But as we all know, we have a technical team, and as a leader, he could have taken input from his technical team to tweak here and there. And I think it's giving them results. Yesterday, they played well and got the 3 points. Well done, Mamelodi Sundowns. Well done, Masandawana.
All right, we're going to close it off there. Thoughts from NKOSINATHIZAUKANE. If you've liked this content, please leave us a like in the comment section. Also leave us what you think about last night's game, and then don't forget to subscribe for more DISKI Mzansi news. Thank you.